One of the most frequently asked questions I receive ever since I got this e-bike is, how much did I pay for this bike? Well, two questions. Where did I get this bike? Three questions. How did I get this bike? Well, in today's video, I will answer those three questions once and for all. These are my 5 secret buying tips in getting an e-bike through Alibaba. Such a long title. If you found this video while searching for Alibaba buying tips, I assume that you have watched these other presenters and their tips because I won't be repeating them. If you haven't yet, go watch them first. Alright, tip number 1. Use Alibaba Desktop. Alibaba has 2 platforms, but its mobile app has limited resources and information. So simply, just use your desktop or laptop. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2. Verify your supplier's business address. Once you've found your perfect e-bike, it's time to see if the supplier is real. Time to put on that stalker hat of yours and investigate. Find their address in the company profile tab. Google it. Search it on the map. But be aware though, satellite view and the labels are a bit off in the Chinese region for about a few hundred meters. Just use your senses in determining the exact location. In this example, Vtuvia's business address is somewhere in this white building, to the left of this little C-shaped lake. Then go watch some of their product videos and see if you can catch a glimpse of the building and its surroundings. In this particular video, you can see the white building and the adjacent brown-red building. Compare it to the satellite view. You can now verify that they are exactly the same buildings. If you're not satisfied, open another map engine. This one is from Bing, an earlier satellite capture, but in this angle, you can no longer argue that it's not the same building. Still not satisfied? Use the Chinese version of the Google map, the Baidu map. This one has a street view, and there you go. You can now clearly see the portico where those men were walking with the bikes. And you can now clearly see the buildings too. And when you go back to the video earlier, you can now surely verify that the address given is real.
And maybe we ride this bike to park. Okay. Wow. This guy's amazing. Okay, cool.
Tip number 3. Check your supplier background and reports. Once you registered with Alibaba, on your account page, click on the Trade Services tab on the left and click on the Supplier Background Search. These will take you to Alibaba supplier reports, and these data might help you in your decision in getting that e-bike. In this example, Vtuvia has a BBB Business Index rating, meaning it belongs just below the top 85 percentile. Alibaba Business Index is a collection of data in relation to a supplier's registered business information, transaction behavior, operational history, record response rate, key markets and products, key operating individuals, and certifications to provide a reference to buyers' assessment of a supplier. In short, it's an overview of their credit standing and how they compare with other suppliers. If this info will matter in your decision in buying an e-bike, this will surely help. Tip number 4. Ship your bike to a forwarder. You may have read horror stories and one-star reviews when the buyer got their e-bikes and it's already damaged. In this example, 2 deliveries of SN100 to UK have cracked front lights and frame. Surely, no factory will ever release a damaged bike. These got damaged during the delivery. You see, Alibaba suppliers are most likely to transport via Ex Works or FOB. In layman's term, once the bike is out of the factory, it will be the sole responsibility of the buyer, including the payment of all transportation, duty and import fees, and all hassle and risk, including damages during transport. The supplier cannot be bothered by this. That's why you should hire your own forwarder. Find one that can ship directly from China to your city and has the nearest warehouse from your supplier's factory in China. Search for that forwarder who can take care of all the shipping procedures and custom declarations so you can enjoy a hassle-free transaction. And lastly, tip number 5, have your forwarder create your e-bike carton. Since you have more control now of the delivery, you can prevent damages by having your box created. Your box will spend a few days to a few weeks on the sea. Having wooden crates will surely protect your valuable e-bike. Now, for my Vtuvia SN100 e-bike, the North American market listed this around $1699 to $2299 US. Here in the Philippines, there's a retailer that sells a pro version of this e-bike with a larger battery and upgraded components for about $2,270 US. I bought my e-bike directly at the supplier, and guess what? It's only a $900 US. Plus $120 US for the shipping with a forwarder. Total cost is only $1,020. So that's how you get an e-bike through Alibaba. Pretty risky, but it's worth the shot. I hope you learned something new today. Full review of this bike is click on this link somewhere here and some random video somewhere here. Anyway, that's it. Gotta go.